Breathe a little. Take your time, take your time.
Do you want to like get up and do something stupid while you're working?
No.
That's good. I
Just want to send
Yeah, that's me and Rod's job.
Whatever. Yeah,
It's hard
whatever.
enough that he's in the room.
Okay.
Okay. De la sierra morena cielito lindo vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros cielito lindo de contrabando. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegra cielito lindo los corazones. Yeah.
And the moon is in the seventh house, and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planet, and love will steer the stars.
Hello. Hey, man. No. No, just walk right in front of him as soon as he starts.
I know what. Sing it like Mickey Jag. Sing it like Mick Jagger. Mickey Jag. Mickey Jagger. Yeah. Do your
Yeah. They're all staying behind you, so you feel like
A little
you're
sweaty.
getting
You
back.
care?
Okay.
Now you're
Yeah, there you go.
Sodomy, fellatio, cunnilingus, pederasty. Father, why do these words sound so nasty? Salvation can be fun. Join the Holy Order, Kama Sutra.
I'm looking rather attractive now that I'm radioactive. Just watch me spark, I glow in the dark. Breathe deep while you sleep. Breathe deep, 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 deep.
When you kiss a girl who kisses a dog, you're kissing a dog. Orophagia.
Look around, and then that'll get people on their feet and singing, and then we'll work it.
So, hey, corner pocket over there, you're in on this too, by the way. We need to see how everyone sounds together.
Okay,
All right, everybody up. Everybody up. Let's do it.
On your feet, everyone.
Come on.
Have you been briefed? We're going to be just learning a short harmony, the end of Flesh Failures.
Yeah,
Let
some of you
Sunshine.
some of you
Let
did.
Sunshine.
Oh, okay. I like basically ruining my life. And Michelle's like, you're a fucking asshole.
Just our work on station frequencies. We get like bases down.
Hey, guys, I know it's exciting, but you gotta not talk.
I think what we need is just listen to the people around you and find a middle ground tonally. Like some people are very hard-edged, and other people are very soft, and it all depends on your approach and training.
Does everybody know why they're singing in this moment, what they're singing to?
This is yeah, actually it's hard to tell in a way because it's at the end of the second act and after the acid and everything, it's sort of hard to know really what's happening. But, you know, it's like, if we're going to take it literally, you know, their friend is gone and presumably dead. But there's also this idea of like the dawn is coming and you know, we were sort of working in two planes at once in this show, like, you know, what's happening to Claude and then what's happening to the people that are, you know, that we know, our tribe. So there's like, you're both wanting to have a sense of hope, but also it's intense. It's like really an intense moment at the end. So if you listen to some of the soundtracks, and sometimes some of them are almost screaming it, like, and some of them are all very, very beautiful. So like there's a lot of intensity to it. It's like the ending of the show where everyone's trying to look for something good, to take home with them.
It was published, the libretto was published in 1966, and then it wasn't performed until 1968. It took them a couple of years to get the production together. And it was first performed in like an old freak cool disco in New York City. Then the production got moved to Broadway. Somebody decided to produce it on a big scale, and it was a huge commercial success.
What did people like more, the story or the music?
I think the music. I think people, well, the way I've been, because I've talked to so many people about Hair since I started working on this project, so many people have a story about the album. First of all, the cover was very iconic, and their parents often, like boomer parents, bought it. So a lot of people had the soundtrack. I think it was very, very popular. Probably for its shocking material. It's the language, it's about civil rights, it's about freeing sexuality, it's about drug use, it's about the Vietnam War. It's actually very dark. The script is very dark.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He would die in a tragic knife fight or something. He forgot to tell everybody.
Were you involved with Boston Rock Opera originally in the 90s?
No, I was in diapers.
What do you know about Hair?
What do I know about Hair? More than ever before. My name is Andy LeBlanc.
Andy.
Yes.
What did you just find out?
I just found out that I was cast as Wolf in Boston Rock Opera's production of Hair.
Oh my God. How are you feeling?
You good?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah. Woo!
Bam!
What is Hair about? Do you know?
Ask me that question in a couple weeks.
Okay, yes. Do you have any idea?
I do.
Okay, tell me.
Researched.
All right. Oh, you did. You researched. Okay.
So according to Wikipedia.
Before we go, so you guys want to go to Jenny real quick? Okay, yeah. Just say your name and your sign and why you're here.
Why I love Hair. I love it. I listened to that soundtrack over and over when I was a kid. So I said, hell yeah, I gotta do this. I might suck, but you know what? I don't care. I don't fucking give a care.
My sign is Fire Rooster. Look it up. It's accurate.
I'm from San Diego, but I grew up in Massachusetts. I'm a break dancer and I'm a singer, so I'm here to have fun and see if I can do that stuff.
Yeah.
My name is Amanda. I'm an Aries. I live in Salem, and I'm here because I sang with Boston Rock Opera before, and I really liked it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Gibson. People call me Giffy for short, and I live in Rosendale. I'm a Pisces.
And I'm here because I don't want to go to war, man. I'm a method actor, so you know.
My name is Zach. My father's black, my mother's white. I came out Puerto Rican.
I was born on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. It was just going into my sign when I was born. I'm a Taurus rising, so I'm stubborn and you believe it. That's my Erica talked me into this because she came to me, like she just said, with the right approach, which basically we started doing this to bring all kinds of different people together to do something really fun and different that brought different people together. And Hair is a really great show because it is all about different people coming together. So she talked me into it with that, and so here we are, and it's going to be a great ride.
Hi, my name's Deegan. I'm the music director for the show. I'm doing hair because it's the only sort of hair I'll ever have again. I'm also an Aquarius, but I'm an Aquarius of oil, so I just flow around other Aquarii, combining.
Greetings. My name is Kristina. I am what you really, really want to believe is a Scorpio. What you really should believe is a real Scorpio. Absolutely. I am here to tell you that with as much love as possible. I love what I do, and I love making music. So let me start by saying hair has a lot of music, so let's love this process.
I'm a Scorpio.
All right.
I'm doing this because I do believe in hair. I do believe in its message of community, and the idea of the Boston Rock Opera is to bring together multiple genres of community together in music. It's not just about musical theater by a long shot. It's not just about rock bands by a long shot. It's about getting all these people together.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. 1, 2, 3, everyone.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius.
Make sure you make that an ah for me. The age of Aquarius. Right? Really love that. One more time, then we have to move on. 1, 2, 3.
Were there many black people in the old days of Boston Rock Opera, or any kind of minorities at all?
No, the Boston rock scene is very deeply segregated. I think it's one of the great angsts of my experience as a Boston musician.
I have my friends and I go to these shows with my friends and it's all white people.
Why is it still so sort of this group and this group and this group and this group and never the twain shall meet?
I've been very blunt about it. Like I literally was calling anybody of color that I knew that's a performer to say, are you interested, or can you point me in the direction of people interested?
So, you try not to feel ashamed about it, but it's certainly something that you can't help but confront, and we have certainly confronted it in putting this cast together.
How do you not be honest about it? Because that's the thing, that's the whole problem right now, is people aren't being honest and frank about things, and it's true. It's a very racially charged and very diverse play, and it needs that to make it work.
Last one.
Alcohol, cigarettes, shoe polish, cough syrup, peyote, Equinol, Betsamel, Ampicillin, Chemotry, Thorazine, Charlatan, Betadine,
Who hasn't been given a pill and just taken it?
That happens.
I find them on the floor and I take them.
There's Burger. And transcendental meditation on the ocean of reality is love. And then you're going to love. And then you sit down. The first thing, sit down, okay? And then the second group of you are going to be like, love. And you're going to sit down. Nice. And then he's going to say love. And then the third bunch of you, love. Bluff.
This whole thing is like a big sociological experiment at the end of the day. And, everybody involved was pushed out of something that they're familiar with.
So you don't mind running around from place to place?
Definitely not. I mean, I like, exploring different parts of, the Boston area that I don't normally go to. So I think in that sense,
Like, where do you live?
I live in Bridgewater.
And you mentioned it's making you guys closer?
Yeah, I think it's making us closer because we're all experiencing, going to different places, trying out these new rehearsal spaces together.
Right.
And it's kind of an adventure for us, having different experiences in these, various places is awesome.
So how's it going so far? We spoke earlier and you didn't know much about Hair. Have you figured it out?
I still haven't watched the movie yet, but...
Are you going to?
Some people were saying that I shouldn't. Other people were saying that I should. I'm not going to name names, but I don't really know what to do. But I have a better understanding of what the show is actually about, and I'm liking it.
When you guys list off all those drugs, did you know what half that stuff was?
I didn't know any of them.
Okay.
No.
All right.
And I mean, from what I was told, we don't really need to know what it is.
Good.
So
you didn't have to try each and every one of them.
Not yet. I mean, who knows?
At Rise at 47, so I've turned the page at 47. So we're talking through it, then we're going to sing through it, okay? At 47, he says, 45, he says, and in this lifetime, and you all do, looking for my Donna. So let's go back to, gotta end my searching. 1, 2, 3, and.
Donna and my searching. Oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, looking for my Donna.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Which measure
Are we ready now, Alfred?
Which measure number are we starting on?
We started at 27.
I can take it. Whichever one you want.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Yes.
Gonna end my searching. 27. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You keep singing. Oh, Donna. Right?
No, me either. I think we keep going.
Yes. So you got oh Donna, oh Donna, oh.
Oh, so what you're playing rather than what's on the page, okay.
That's what. Yeah, that's why I said it. That's why I said I didn't play it the first time because it's not on the page.
Okay.
And I didn't want there to be confusion, and there is. 1, 2, 3, and.
In my searching, oh Donna, oh, looking for my Donna.
Comfortable? Do we need to try it again? We getting better? Let's do it one more time, then we'll add the sopranos.
Well, yeah, it took a second to kind of acclimate because I'm so used to always belting all the time, and then people are like, "Don't make sure you're singing with a group because it's supposed to be one voice." So that took a little bit to get used to at first, but no, I really like it. I'm enjoying sort of doing something different than what I'm used to.
All right. Well, it's a grueling schedule.
It's not so bad.
You know what, honey? I just had a meeting with Eleanor and Erica, and everybody was literally in tears. Practically.
About what?
Just that it's so exhausting to do anything creative. It's a lot of work. And it's thankless work in a lot of ways. I mean, you have to do it because you love it. I mean, everyone's busting their ass. If you're an artist on top of your day job, come on.
Donna looking for Donna time, never gonna in my searching. Oh Donna, oh Donna, oh, looking for my Donna.
Faboo. Great.
I think in a way things have changed from when Hair was written, but in a way, they really haven't. Like Jeannie sings Air, which is about, pollution, and you think about it at that point, it really was just pollution. There wasn't like really a concept of like global climate change. And that clearly has not been fixed. Is a song towards the end of the big trip scene, and it's based on a poem by, I don't want to get it wrong, but I think Kat shared it in the Facebook group. I think it was Allen Ginsberg, but it uses the N word very often, and it's kind of a nightmarish sort of.
Are you guys going to use that word?
Yes. It's uncomfortable but necessary because if you don't use it, it does not have the impact that using it forces the audience to be uncomfortable and sit in that discomfort.
Yes.
Yeah.
One more time. We'll sing it, then we'll add everybody back in. This is the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the dawning.
I think we're too loud for this place. Loud choral voices and some sort of little discussion going next door. Oh well. Let me not sound exhausted. Let me get a little more enthusiasm behind my voice. It's a busy day here in Harvard Square. We had to get through the motorcycle parade to get here as well.
What?
Hipsters on motorcycles. I don't know what that was about.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, that was a parade.
Well, they can never beat dykes on bikes.
No, definitely not. It did not have the pizzazz of dykes on bikes.
So, Eleanor.
Yes.
I hear I missed quite a conversation.
Oh yeah. Well, we were discussing a lot of the loaded lyrics and lines in Hair, and sort of when it was written and how it was written, and that it was basically written by white people back in the late 60s to try and grasp and tell the story of what was going on with the hippie movement and going on in New York at that time, specifically with the hippies and the yippies and the be-ins. And it was one of the first Broadway shows. Once it got to Broadway, it was one of the first Broadway shows to have an interracial cast. But one of the things that we really talked a lot about is why here 50 years later we're sort of telling the same story, and in some ways we're more divided than we were when they wrote this, where they were hoping to go.
Right.
So that was, everyone's feeling really raw anyway because of what's been going on and what continues to go on.
I believe the subject matter attacks a lot of the issues in different ways. So the whole Vietnam War, people being sent off to die, a lot of people feel like that right now in society because of the whole gun violence in America and all of that. So I think there's a lot that we can relate to in Hair that's happening right now.
Ain't got no guns, nothing there. Ain't got no garbage, white trash. Ain't got no draft right, burn it, burn it, burn it.
Was the Boston Rock Opera, was that just your brainchild, or was that a group
No,
was that
it was definitely a collaborative thing.
So it was
T-Max.
T-Max. It was kind of T-Max's idea?
Yeah, T-Max was doing these Sunday afternoon shows at the Middle East. Like they were, what were they called? I don't know. He was doing these afternoon shows, and got the idea to just, it'd be fun to get a bunch of different people together and do a play. So obviously Jesus Christ Superstar came up.
Why did you guys disband back in the day?
Oh, we never disbanded. We just went on a long hiatus. Actually, we did eventually disband because we were a full nonprofit and it got too expensive to keep it going. So we had to sort of go into defunct stage. It was really more that I just got tired. We'd done a lot. At that point, we'd done something like 13 different original productions. We'd been doing stuff for about 10 years. I had produced almost everything, and I got tired.
I'm assuming that you did all this on-the-job training. Like, you learned how to do this by doing it.
Right, yeah. Just like a lot of people we would get involved learned how doing this kind of stuff by doing it.
What were the biggest stresses?
All of it.
All of it. And when did you feel like I'm way over my head?
Every day.
Yeah.
But I will say, I think maybe 2 weeks before the show, I woke up on a Monday morning and I said, what is the viability of me being able to functionally cancel this show? I was there.
It costs $3,100 just for the rights and to rent the scores.
Realize things like that.
So a Broadway play like this costs a lot of money, and that's for like the small space that we're doing it. You know, so it's not cheap to put on show. That's before you do one thing or pay one person. So that's one reason why it's hard to do sort of one-off plays.
If you put on hair without the proper licensing,
you get in trouble. I wouldn't do it. Boston Rock Opera never did that. Other people.
What kind of trouble would you get in, and how would anyone notice?
You get a cease and desist.
Oh, you would?
Oh yeah, you'd instantly get shut down by
instantly.
Oh yeah, pretty quickly. Yeah. There are people who do nothing but that's their job, is to seek out non-licensed productions and put a stop to them, because that's the way the authors and their estates earn their money. When you do a licensed production, you also are sitting on the shoulders of giants. So it's not just about, hey, we have to give them this money. We are doing the show, so we have this script, we have this direction, we have this choreography. We can change things to suit us, but we are sitting on a production that has been well received, that has won Tonys.
Yeah.
So you're legitimizing your production by doing it correctly.
Yeah.
And so that's why a real theater company.
It's kind of a respect thing, also.
Yeah, there's also respect in it.
Okay, I get you.
It's when he was in Aqueduct. So he had this sort of cocky swagger in his performance.
Okay.
And that's who Berger is.
I think there's a lot of there's a lot of Berger in the way I am. Huge Peter Pan syndrome. I'm very playful naturally, which is, maybe it's a way to hide my anguish and my angst and my depression and my anxiety. And I think there's a lot of that in Berger too. And I think that it's something that we examine in this production of Hair more than in previous productions, which have been just a lot more about the playfulness and the, of course, the horrors of war and all that. But Berger's always been more of the class clown, and I think that going kind of flash forwarding to older version of himself, we glimpse into how all the hopes and dreams of love and flower and freedom generation may not have delivered.
Talking about three.
Everybody else, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Do you have a recording of this bottom part? Awesome.
All of them.
We'll work on it all right. I need a moment because I'm ready to go.
I understand. Yeah. All right. Everybody have what they're working on?
Yes.
Oh God, sodomy.
Yeah.
Oh, have you thought about your mom and the song Sodomy?
Yes. My mom's she's either gonna close her head in her lap the whole performance, or she's going to, I don't know, But
do you think maybe you could play that song for her, like before she has to come witness it live?
I'm not. No, she's gonna be exposed to it for the first time.
Oh boy, you're playing with fire. Well, they won't never have anything to do with you again, will they?
Oh no. I mean, I hope not.
How the heck are you holding up, lady?
Doing great. Everything's great. It's gonna be great.
Well, Mercury's not retrograde anymore, so are things running smoother?
I feel like I do better when Mercury's in retrograde, actually. I don't know.
I honestly do too.
I know. It's so funny when
Everything's fine. There's a whole lot of puzzle pieces that are very slowly but surely coming together. It's gonna be a mad dash to the finish line, but we're gonna get there.
I told you I can't smoke weed right now because if I smoke weed, I won't remember my life.
Right. That's the other thing. My feeling though is people are going to get like a fake contact high when they smoke this fake pot. I think people are going to feel like...
Wait, are you guys smoking fake pot for the show?
Yeah, we're going to smoke a little fake pot for the show.
What is fake pot?
I don't know. I'll find out when I get it.
Are you going to try it first?
I'll try it. It supposedly has a scent, and it's probably oregano, honestly.
I forgot to ask you, why did you decide not to do nakedness?
Well, we haven't totally decided not to do nakedness. In Massachusetts, if you have a liquor license, you can't have, we don't have all nude reviews, okay? So you can't have people completely naked in a place that sells alcohol. However, that's like, they're talking about cabaret, burlesque and stuff like that. We are a theater company. We've rented the space. Our First Amendment rights for what's called incidental nudity overrides
Hey guys, I'm really
their
sorry, but
restrictions.
we need to start exodusing out of this room. Exodusing?
Because it's being used for?
There's a 4 o'clock meditation group in here.
Clearly not.
You guys are gonna blow their minds. Yes.
Not actually like that. Not actually.
G-Rock has the tagline, emerging, renowned, legendary women in rock. And so we create experiences that find ways to really feature or accentuate women doing work in the rock genre. We produce concerts, we do panel discussions, we have a weekly radio show. The most recent work we did was we did a 6-month tribute concert series, and we would choose 2 females or duos or groups, and we would have local artists come out and just perform some of their favorite tunes by these artists.
Where are you talking? In Boston, Cambridge?
Our series happened at PA's Lounge in Somerville.
Yeah. So this is a local thing.
It is.
Okay, so musically it's a diverse thing, but it's focused on women. And the G in G-Rock is what, girls?
It's whatever you decide the G stands for.
Did you make it to Faneuil Hall yesterday?
Yeah.
You did?
Well, see, we use that venue a lot for our G-Rock shows.
Oh, you do?
So we've done a few of our concerts there, some panel discussions, some jams, so it's...
Are you getting more comfortable with it?
Actually, yeah, I did the photo shoot. It felt natural.
So tell me about the commute from Brockton.
It's 3 hours every time we have rehearsal. I leave my house at 2:30. I get here at like 5:30 if I'm lucky, sometimes like 6. So first I walk to the bus center in Brockton. Then I take that bus to the Montello station. Then I take the Montello bus to Braintree station. Then I take the Braintree station to Davis Square. Then I walk the final 30 minutes here.
You are very committed.
Thank you.
How did you find this performance?
I'm in a group called Dark Matter. We talk about...
Can you say that one more time?
I'm in a group called Dark Matter. We talk about like social justices, and we rap, we sing, and we break dance. And I actually had a performance at the Fuller Art Museum, their South Shore Indie Music Festival, and Erica and Camilla and Christine saw us there, and they asked me if I wanted to sing for this, so now I'm playing Ronnie. and that's where I met Destiny.
Okay.
And because I was singing with another band on backup vocals that day. And then I connected with her, and then I just kind of kept pushing her, and then she was like, I can't do it, I won't do it, I can, I won't, I want to. And then finally she actually moved mountains to be able to be a part of it. She really wanted to do it.
Is the hair, is that like helping you with your shyness, or is it sort of...
Yeah,
because you say you always had the hair, meaning what? You hide behind it, or it's your way of
That's a good
loud?
question. Nobody's ever asked me that. In high school, I got it to help boost my confidence. People who talk to me realize I'm like shy, but they expect me to be outgoing because of my hair.
Right,
And that's what the hair is, like a conversation piece. But then after a while, I was like, no, their hairstyle really fits me. So like it kind of stuck. The parallel is kind of actually unnerving. Like not much has changed, and I was very surprised to see that. Like in the pieces, like they talk about going to useless war, discrimination against black people, how the way we treat them, and like stereotyping of other white people and things like that. That it goes both ways, and sadly things haven't really changed that much. And I was very surprised to see that they were talking about this so long, not even so long ago, it was 1969, but like it's like a mirror today.
How often do you encounter racism in your life?
A lot. We actually, I had a performance 2 weeks ago in Worcester, and literally while I was parking, I didn't even like unload my stuff to get on stage. I was just parking near the stage, and I had an officer tell me that I look suspicious and that I'm lying to him. I'm not actually part of the festival, and I wasn't invited, and so, even though I had like the parking pass, so I had to go get an employee from the festival. And this festival had thousands of people in it. I had to get an employee, bring her back with me and have her explain everything. And this happens to me a lot, like when I went to Burlington, Vermont. The mohawk is already unnerving for obvious reasons, but I have had cops come up to me in the mall, just walking around, like the people said you were causing a disturbance, and I'm like, I literally just walked into the mall, and I haven't even like taken out my wallet or done anything yet.
2, 3, 4.
That's the touch that kills. My mama calls them lilies. I call them lilies. My daddy wants me to stay away. I say white boys are so groovy. White boys are so tough. Every time they're near me, just can't get enough.
Okay, let's go back
I said
to
black boys
that
in the middle of it. Say white boys. They're all pretty.
Very Freudian. HUD is the token black guy. I'm sorry,
No way, is he really?
He's the black person in the main group of characters. Whenever being a person of mixed heritage and mixed ethnicities, I've always sort of felt obviously in the middle. And the thing is, there's always a question of whether you're black enough, whether you're white enough, whether you're in the middle enough. And I struggled with that before I decided to take the role, and I realized at one point that I have been struggling with that my whole life. It's an issue that I've dealt with, questioning whether I'm black enough to do certain things or whether I'm white enough to do certain things. And the fact of the matter is, I am. Even with all of the dialogue and the songs that are very controversial, that have controversial lyrics, controversial dialogue, that deal deeply with race and the divides that we put on ourselves and or have been given to us, handed down. And like I said, I feel like it's an important role for me personally.
It's a heavy show,
It's very heavy. What's your name?
Jude.
Jude?
Yeah.
Jude. And does your character have a name?
Walter. Yeah. Yeah.
I can see it though. You're wearing it well.
I feel like a Walter. Right?
Yes, you really do.
Like he's trying to be part of the tribe, and then someone looks at his shirt and he's like, "That's not hippie enough." He's like, "Look, man, I'm trying. Just look at the bottom half or something." It's like I've got a guitar, a bandana. It's like I'm just trying my best. Honestly, though, if I was in the '60s, I feel like I'd just be wandering around somewhere with a guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no.
feel like I do that enough these days anyway, so.
Yeah, I feel like you have lived before as a wandering hippie because
Oh, yeah, probably.
it just is coming so naturally
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah. Just walking around with a guitar is just usually like my natural state.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Just in general?
Like sometimes I'm on the commons and I just busk. Because
Oh,
you don't
you
don't
do?
need a permit for it. So
You don't in
No.
Boston?
At least not in the common. You need it around the T and on certain streets.
Oh.
But like if you're in the common, it's a free for all. Yeah.
You guys have been rehearsing all over the place. Now, the place where you're actually going to perform the show, you haven't been able to practice there very often.
Not at all yet, but
Yeah.
we will.
Yeah.
So I'm really psyched to get into once the ballroom where the whole thing is actually going to happen and start to actually see it in place and watch the pieces fall together like a puzzle and allow us to come into a full expression of the show and its meaning and the motivations that we're all feeling but haven't quite joined together yet. That's going to start to happen this week. So I'm, am I nervous a little because it's exciting? But I'm super psyched to watch it gel and become a thing.
You have to do a lot of drugs to be in
I have to fake that I know what it is to be on drugs all the time.
Yeah.
No.
I definitely wouldn't be able to sing most of the parts if I was high on drugs. So.
Are you a little raspy?
I am.
Is that from a cold or is that just from too much singing?
I think it's from too much talking.
Talking.
You know how that'll do that for
You know what? Goodbye, Jenny. I get the message.
But what's cool is some of the topics and the conversations that would have about scenes and this and that in the play, I think has been some of the most beautiful talks I've ever been involved with, and that's what's making me learn about this musical and how powerful and how beautiful and everything that they're trying to say, the whole, especially this day and age with everything going on in this world, this country and stuff. I think the timing of this play couldn't come at a more appropriate time,
This November, if you don't vote, no one will ever sing the Led Zeppelin
This
song.
documentary could be called Trump
Again.
Effect.
The Trump Effect. Dun dun dun. 2016. Dun dun dun.
Mama made me mash my M&M's. 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 Mama made me mash my M&M's.
you know, you can't control love, you can't like seize love, you can't do that, but you can, like, it comes of its own being. Gorgeous.
I'm hoping to have this done by the end of today's rehearsal.
Can you guys get in? 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, we're gonna keep moving, but the story that I keep thinking about is when I was 12, I went to a show, and it was a samba show. And at the end, one of the most majestic women, like, they came up and they ripped off her clothes, and she just stood there. And I was probably 12. I looked at my aunts, and I was like, I don't do that. And so I was able to tell them, bring back this story. I was like, so, just so that you're prepared, there's gonna be the samba moment, and it's all thanks to you. Because it's empowering, right? So whatever feels right, it feels right.
And the only experience I've had that's similar is when I was in college, they had naked parties at this one house, and my friends and I were like, oh my god, we have to go before we graduate. And I went with like one of those tops that ties on that you pull off in the back, and I really didn't know how I felt about it until the last moment, and as soon as I opened the door and saw an entire party of people who were naked, just like the band was naked and everyone's dancing and the kitchen was full of people body painting, all you wanted to do was rip your clothes off. You know, and I didn't come away 2 days later like, oh, that girl's nipples look like this and that guy, you know, it was just that whole experience of we're one and this is so silly that it's a thing.
So I think Claudenberger is definitely gonna have to do it.
With regard to doing it, actually, I wanted to have a one-on-one about this, but I'll just say I kind of feel a little bit weird about the taking off of the clothes while I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm wondering if it would be appropriate for the character to actually get help.
To take his clothes off?
Yeah, I would kind of like people to take.
Yeah, of course you would.
I'm trying to rip my clothes off.
Who would take their clothes off?
I mean,
Your
so
homegirls?
easy to laugh and be like, of course you would, but seriously, like.
Yeah, it helps.
Jeannie would do it.
Jeannie.
Where is she?
Sure.
Do you want to get naked though?
No,
I'm wearing a belly.
she's wearing.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
She wants to. So yeah, 2 people who aren't getting naked could come out and take Paul's clothes off.
And could we have maybe a message on the banner that we drop?
I'll sacrifice that.
A message on the banner?
Yeah. A message on the banner that we drop? Freedom? Or,
Maybe we could spray paint something on it, you mean?
yeah,
That would be
like,
awesome if we could hold
like,
it up.
you know, paint, like white brush paint it. You
Yes,
know,
yeah,
like,
the projector. Black and white too.
Or half.
So there'll be projections on you too. So that's also gonna happen. Jeannie's gonna be the one person that we need a male who would like to help him take his clothes off. A man.
I'll do it.
I'll do it then.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll
I think I'm gonna get naked up there anyway, so I'll come down.
So you're getting naked? You
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Yeah, where's Mick Jagger? I want to know.
Let me know if you see him. Mickey Jag Jag.
Will you be getting naked?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah.
Are you scared?
No.
Oh my god. Is this your gotta go? Actor on the run. Are you her boyfriend?
Yes.
Have you ever seen her naked before?
Yes.
Who's your star pupil?
Who's my star pupil?
Yes.
What do you mean of my fabulous
Yes,
tribe?
who do you like best?
Oh, I love all my children. I don't have a favorite.
everybody has their different end, and we're just waiting for it to shine tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday.
So, can I ask, in terms of makeup, is there any?
There's different themes for different groups.
Okay.
So the whole design of the show is that it's a rehearsal space loft in New York City. So instead of just doing full out hippie, we decided to be like, well, what were all the musical styles that were happening in New York City? Motown,
perfect.
Velvet
Right.
Underground,
Yep.
you know, Andy Warhol, and hippies, and
Right. All of the same.
so the Motown girls are going to be all nudes
Got
and
it.
pales and shimmer and pink.
Before I got here,
Do you need a bandana or something?
I was just wondering. I'm a woman wearing this.
Would you mind if I go sweat all over it?
Yes.
And makeup?
Should I go
That's
with
okay.
my other beginning? So it's
Like 3, like 4?
4:30, 4.
I'm
gonna be here for 4 hours.
I'll be here at
This is a nice, relaxing way to start, though, having one to do your face, huh? It's like a massage, a face massage.
Yeah, that brush is so soft.
I mean, I'm a bit nervous, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like I share with everybody. We learned the script. Now we make the play.
Well, theater is different from a band. A band is an ongoing enterprise. Theater is full commitment for a finite period of time.
Okay.
So it's beautiful. It's different. The wave is different. It's a different wave.